And so it's currently Sunday the 2nd of March at like 7:30 a.m. And I'm going to bring you along with my entire day to show you how I'm prepping for things to start changing from tomorrow. Lol, I actually want a bigger mug. This is not sufficient for a cup of tea. This, to me, is a coffee mug. A gorgeous coffee mug, but it's not a cup of tea mug. This, cup of tea mug. So, I'm going to get so fit. I'm going to get so hot. I'm going to look after myself so well. And I'm just really excited about it. And while I am starting everything kind of officially tomorrow, I'm also not like a wait till Monday to start kind of girl. So I'm kind of on some of my bullshit already, like basically just going to essentially Sunday reset with you in like a bit more of an upgraded way, because currently I am living in a disgusting state of like mess. Also, it's looking like an absolutely gorgeous day today. Like blue skies are already out, and I think my exercise of today is going to be a bike ride, which I'm excited about. But yeah, living in utter chaos. Like even all of my drawers, you know, and all of your clothes drawers, just disgusting. So we're going to Sunday reset today, and it's going to be mega, but I'm going to start my morning off with my cup of tea. I am going to take just another electrolyte as well, because I am planning on doing a bike ride in the sunshine today, and I just think I should have an electrolyte before that. So I have been using these ones, Proof, and they've been fine. They also have like zero in them, like 0 calories, 0 sweeteners, zero sugar, which is absolutely fine. And I've checked, like they've got the stuff that electrolytes need to have in them, but I don't know. I'm just not like blown away by them, you know? But they're very inoffensive tasting if you're the kind of person who gets offended by the taste of electrolytes. So I would recommend on those grounds. But if anyone has any recommendations for electrolytes, please do let me know, because as part of this lifestyle shift, I'm going to be like training a little bit more like an athlete, and therefore electrolytes will be essential. I'm also starting a marathon training block tomorrow. I've got 16 weeks till I'm going to run the Tromso Midnight Sun Marathon, which is also part of the reason for this entire like life upgrade vibe. Just quickly, something else I also started doing yesterday, which I'm going to be doing for the next little while, is taking progress photos in the morning and weighing myself at least 3 times a week before I've like eaten. Like wake up, weigh is the like rule I always used to give my clients, and I'm basically tracking this on. So I'm actually an online coach, but I don't really do it anymore, but I still have the app, and so I'm just going to be using it for myself. It's actually really cute. Look at the little TRC, the Re Club logo. And in here I've just like got photos, weight, like all in there, and it also connects to my fitness pal, which I'm aware is a controversial topic, and I kind of wanted to address it. Tracking, considering I'm very much like a food freedom, positivity kind of gal on socials. But basically, last year, I've lost a good relationship with food, I'd say. Like, it's not I've lost it, it's been struggling quite a lot. Like, I've had so many ups and downs, like I've struggled with it quite a bit, and I basically came to the conclusion that I've lost all boundaries with myself. Like, I had a massive upward trajectory with my relationship with food when I started running, and I started tracking, and I was in my fat loss phase, and I was like implementing boundaries and looking after myself, and like, yes, embracing freedom, but like I did have boundaries in place, and like that massively helped my relationship with food. And then last year I just like struggled with my mental health quite a lot, had a lot going on, had a lot of change to process, and I turn to food when I'm stressed. And I just realised, like, I really have lost all boundaries with food. Like, I've been sat on this sofa eating share bags of chocolate, like, every night, and not portion sizing at all, not even, like, being in tune with my body about whether I'm hungry or whether I'm full, like, definitely using it as a coping mechanism. So I am just starting to track. And again, where I'm a coach, I basically made myself a plan, which I know isn't always the best thing. Like, I'm aware sometimes investing in a coach is the best move, but right now I've got a really good setup with my running plan, my CrossFit plan, my cycling plan, where I don't want to invest in something that I don't need to right now, because one of my things for 2025 is also to be good with money. So I'm going to be starting tracking, and it links with that app, which is just super handy. So I have already, like I said, like, I'm not a big, oh my god, I'll wait till Monday to start kind of girl. Like, I'll start when I need to, but I'm also going to use this Sunday as an opportunity to reset. So I have weighed in, I've got my calorie goal, I've got my progress photos. So from tomorrow I am marathon training, because I've signed up to the Midnight Sun Marathon, but in between that, so it's currently the 2nd of March, I am running Ibiza half on the 5th of April, which I'm really excited about. I think I've got like 5 weeks of training for that, where I'm going to try and do a PB, which is exciting. And then I'm doing Hackney half in May, marathon in June. So I've got some fun training runs to be like doing amongst my marathon training, which is really exciting. And amongst that, I'm also going to be getting my bike back out, because the weather's turning around, and I'm going to be doing CrossFit. So I've written myself like a rough plan, where this is my like kind of setup right now. Monday easy, Tuesday intervals and gym, Wednesday easy, Thursday easy, Friday intervals and gym, Saturday rest, Sunday long run. So when it's easy, it's going to be kind of dependent on what I'm doing that day, whether I need to do an easy run, whether it's going to be go to the gym and take it like easier in terms of my heart rate and like volume, load kind of things. Intervals are going to be my speed work, because I really want to be hot on them with running, because I'm going to try and get some PBs. So yeah. Or like an easy could be like an easy cycle as well. Like, I need to give myself some kind of like balance week to week, because my schedule changes so much and like depends on the weather. So that's my rough plan. And I've got myself all set up in my app. But what I'm going to do with you later on, after I've like had my morning and sorted my life out, is sit down at my laptop and like show you how I'm going to be mapping out all of that. So yeah, those are my current things going on. I've started tracking. What was I doing to show you that? I want to have a look at my sleep as well. I basically set myself a lot of goals, but this afternoon is going to be all about writing those down and figuring out exactly where they stand. So like, in terms of like why I'm wanting to do this now, I have just been like, I was traveling for all of January, and I realised how much I was struggling with food, and I loved it, and I really realised how much I was missing like my routine. So that was one big thing. And then I went to the Barcelona half, and it reminded me how much, when I'm progressing with my running and when I'm putting all my all into my running, it makes me feel so good. And I've also just realised over the last couple of months that drinking alcohol, I'm not going sober at all, but like, I don't want to keep drinking how I was drinking. Like, I was in a bit of a bad space with alcohol, I think. And I want to go back to just like having one when I want one, or one when I don't want one, and just like massively cutting down and just really prioritising my health, to be honest. Like, I feel like I just want to look after myself, and I really want to feel my best, and I want to lose some weight so that my running improves, and so that I feel better in my body, and so that I improve my relationship with food and have some boundaries in place. So it's time to try and get myself excited for the really non-exciting part of my Sunday reset, and do all my parcels and my bins and the cleaning. So I'm going to put on a film, might put on Shrek. And then let's go. But I thought I would get some fresh air. Oh, gorgeous sunshine this morning. But it's cold. You can see my breath. Let's not do that. Lovely idea. Lovely in theory. Maybe I'll do the fun thing. I can do this fun thing with my doors, right? Whoa! Where I still get some fresh air. Right. Okay. This is not a bag storage, Rihanna. How much it seems I would like it to be. While I am actually here, and you're about to see like quite a bit of my flat, my friend Lucy uploaded a video the other day saying that you only ever decorate your flat within the first week of moving in, and I felt so attacked, because I was like, oh my god, when I get my own place, I'm gonna like decorate it like XYZ, and I proceeded to do fuck all. I loved my flat when it was Christmassy. I felt like the Christmas tree added a lot, but since then I proceeded to do nothing, and I really want it to be nice. Like, I'm thinking, does anyone have any suggestions? Any of you an interior designer, like, do I get a rug? I am going to buy a bike wall mount as well, and I need to figure out the best place to put my bike wall mount.
No.
One of my deliveries that came while I was in Lisbon is my new rad trainers, because now I'm a CrossFit girly. I got myself some like actual lifting shoes. Exciting! I'll try those on later. I got myself some grips. Random, okay. parcel from Lenore. Oh my god, I also bought this. I might have used this today. Oh my god. I bought myself a mount. I'm hoping I can use my DJI on my bike. Alright. Let's keep the instruction manual. That is so me coded to pick that up and be like, just gonna bin it. My sister, if she's watching this, she'll be actually laughing at the fact that I tried to clear it up. Sorry, there's a shot in the background. And I've made more mess. And I was just gonna throw away instructions. Right, so far I feel like on this how to transform your life, sort your life out Sunday, start slow, like make sure you are relaxed and ready for your new beginnings. 2, clean your space. There is nothing better than having a clean, flat home, room, desk, whatever, to get yourself excited. Step 3, I'm gonna say, do something that makes you so excited for what you're about to like embark on, right? Just putting this on and the sun has got me so excited to feel so fit, so capable to give this next like era of my life my all. So I'm wearing head to toe canyon actually. Got my Garmin on, got my Whoop on. Gonna go make myself a quick snack and then hopefully figure out how to mount you onto my bike and go for a bike ride. I've also got a hair mask in because, you know, look after yourself. There are so many things that you can. Very. Right guys, it started. I think I've got it on pretty well actually. I'm just figuring out, like, this feels very loose. But, like, am I going to keep my camera on this the whole time or do I take it off and put it on? Like, what's the vibe? Okay, fine. As indicated. Then what's this for? What's this for? What's this for? What's this for? And what is this for? After installation, blah, blah, blah. I think that's just like on. Ugh, oh my goodness. So like this normally goes on the bottom. Oh my goodness, the gimbal's now trying to freak out. This normally goes on the bottom. Yeah, so like this screw bit, I'm gonna screw on here. I'm so tacky these days, honestly, you guys. I'm not really. I'm just really trying to figure it out. Right, screw you on. Screw you on so tight. Okay. And then you seem pretty stable, you know. It's just a big fucking stick. It's just a big stick sticking at the top of my bike. I'm a bit terrified that you're all gonna break, but I'm just thinking, let me put this. I need to buy one of those bike bags. If anyone has any recommendations as to where I need to get one of those from, but I'm thinking you can just stay there and then like you're on my bike right now, like this is my view. That's quite fun, isn't it? I've just realised this is like a really cool angle looking forwards, but unfortunately for me I think this is going to be wildly unflattering. But fun nonetheless. I guess let's go. Encountered a little race, you guys. That looks fun. Maybe I should come to Richmond and do some runs. I just always thought about it being really super hilly, you know? How's this angle looking, guys? Sexy. Weekends like this in London actually make up for every single grey day ever. I'm like 30 kilometres in right now. Feeling good, but not wanting to kill myself off. So I'm gonna do one more lap and then I'm gonna head to find myself some lunch. Bike ride was so much fun. I'm so excited to get good at cycling and do it more often. I just really enjoyed it. So I'm back. I just had the best everything shower as well. Oh, where's the other bit of my camera? Like washed my hair. Currently loving the Maria Nilla shampoo and conditioner, so good. Did a little scrub, shaved my legs, so I'm ready to get my shorts out in gym wear this week. And I also put a wash on, so all of my big girl adult things are done. So for lunch, I'm gonna go rogue, and I'm really fancying my usual breakfast oats. Do not judge me, I would have oats, genuinely. I would have breakfast for every meal of the day, but these oats really do hit. They're a staple, to be honest, for like any goal, anything I've ever been training for, I come back to these oats because you can tailor them so much. So my usual go-to is 40 grams of oats for a breakfast, but I'm feeling very hungry after that ride. So I might go for, I might double it. I might go for 80 grams of oats. When I was in my marathon training era, I used to have 100 before a long run. Right, that's 80 grams of oats. So then the milk I like to use in these is my Plenish almond milk, just because it's a little extra bit of protein, really. And I would normally, so if that was 40 grams, like I normally do, I make it up to 200. But that is currently 300 grams worth of stuff. So I'm just going to see how that goes, because you can always add more to suit your texture preference, because I also think everybody has different oats preferences. Like some people like them to be really like wet, some people like them to be a little bit stodgy. I like it somewhere in the middle, and I've currently got the M&S frozen raspberries because, guys, they're expensive, but the amount that you get for them is crazy. Like I went through a phase of buying raspberries from, I can't remember what supermarket, maybe Tesco or Sainsbury's. And I'd be like, oh my god, they're so much cheaper, but you get a tiny bag and they don't last you. And I get this box. It lasts me ages. But that was about 100 grams of raspberries. Put that in the microwave for 2 minutes. Cup of tea. Alright, so after 2 mins, I give it a good little stir. This is what mine looks like right now. So like, I might need to add a bit more milk, to be honest. That's gonna be a bit stodgy, because what I'm going to do now is I add a scoop of protein. I'm using the free-sol one at the moment. It is very good for your gut and shit and hormones. Trying not to use as much artificial shit. I don't know how crazy I am about protein, but I've just perfected this oats recipe with protein in it, so I'm too scared to not use it. Then a little bit of cocoa. I just eyeball this, to be completely honest. I don't know if I've ever used a spoon in my life, because the way that I make this, the spoon's already messy. So I don't bother. Right, mix that in. I'm certain I'm going to need some more milk. So this will be one of my go-to breakfasts / meals throughout this whole era. Just because it's so quick, it's so easy. And even on days like today when I need to do my food shop this afternoon, I like always have the ingredients in the house. There we go. A little bit more juicy. All right, nice. So once that's looking mixed, can you see? I don't want to spill it everywhere. Much more juicy. Put that back in the microwave for another minute. And then sort your tea out. When my oats are done, I always put a square of chocolate on top. Current oats chocolate of choice is this M&S one, but again, you can put more on, you can put less on, you don't have to put any on. You can top with peanut butter. You can do like that exact same process without the cocoa and add like a, I don't know, like a vanilla protein, if that floats your boat. I was just getting my bike ride stats up on Strava with a little picture. You can follow me on Strava if you like. I'm going to be tracking all of my marathon training, all of my CrossFit workouts are up there as well. I tried to do it. I think it's a fun way for me to stay accountable, and like I quite like it. I think it might be my favourite social media. Right, so when you get this out for the last time, mine's always like the top bit's almost, ow, that's so hot. Baked a little bit, like it's gone a little bit cakey, and that's how I like it, because then I just give it one last mix. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. One last mix, and it's like piping hot, because if I don't do that extra minute after adding the protein, I just find it's never hot enough, and I like my oats to be hot. Right, then break your chocolate in. Yum, yum, yum. Oh yeah, like look at this. Let me get it in the sun so you can see it. Ha! Are you joking me? Okay, right, oats have been devoured. I also just popped it on my fitness pal. Please do again swipe away if you do not like calorie chat. And that 80 grams of oats, that big fat bowl, like I'm very satisfied. 650 calories.
I love it when I set my mind to something and I get to like make change and make it happen. Like my goal right now is to find super filling, super like nutrient, like delicious, lower calorie food so I can get my goals, and just like finding stuff like that is amazing. So I'm just so full right now. So I'm on 1,200 for the day, and I've got a goal this week of about 2,000, 2,100. I'm just going to see how it feels because it's week 1. But I figured it was time to plan my week. So I'd show you how I do it. I've got 16 weeks from tomorrow to start training for the Midnight Sun Marathon. I'm using Runner, obviously, because they are genuinely the best. Okay, my week 1 is looking like a 7.5k easy, 7.5k intervals, 6.5k tempo, and then a 13k long run. So all of my other runs are going to be less than an hour, apart from the long run, which will be like an hour and a half that I need to accommodate for. And I basically look at what like social plans I have on amongst this as well, because it all just like... So Monday I'm going to do my 7.5k easy run, and what I love about Runner, oh my god, you can sync it with your Google Calendar. So it automatically like imports from the Runner app into my day. And even like if you click on the thing, it tells you about the pace you need to be doing. So if you're ever just like looking at your calendar, you don't need to go into the app. It's so good. And also where it syncs to your Garmin, I like don't need to touch the Runner app at all, because it'll be in my calendar. I'll know I need to do it. Then I put my Garmin on and it syncs, and it'll be like, right, 7.5k easy, and you press start. Dream, you can use code RE. Kind of an ad, not an ad. This isn't specifically an ad, but I do work with them. But the code RE just gets you 2 weeks free, so you can just try it, and if you hate it, then there's no drama, right? So anyway, I digress. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow morning. So I've got a day of calls, so that'll be gorgeous. So 7.5k easy, and then Tuesday, intervals and gym. So I'm going to book onto my CrossFit class for the morning, and then I'm going to do the 7.5k repeats, maybe like mid-morning. So I'll do CrossFit in the morning, and then I haven't got any calls on Tuesday morning. I've got calls on Tuesday afternoon, so I'll come back, have some breakfast, fuel up, ready to do my intervals. The intervals are a kilometre at 5:15. That just feels mad to me, but the weather's really nice, so I'm going to try and do it outside. And I'll probably just do laps of a park, maybe Battersea Park, wherever it's flat. So that's Tuesday. And then what have I got on in the evening on Tuesday? Nothing. So Monday and Tuesday can be proper wholesome early nights. Lovely. Wednesday, easy. So I am going to do maybe a bike ride, actually. Oh, no, wait. Wednesday's supposed to be easy, but I am going to swap around that with my Friday, which is normally intense because I'm going out for drinks on Thursday night, so I want to factor that in. Set yourself up to succeed. So on Wednesday, I'm going to do track and do my intervals in the morning. So I'll do that at like 7, and then I'm going to get a coffee with Alex, James, Mary, which will be lovely. So we're all going to do track together, so I can factor that in as well. And then on Thursday is going to be and then Thursday and Friday are going to be easy. So Thursday I'm going to do CrossFit. Friday I think I'm going to do laps of Richmond on my bike. And then on Saturday I'm going to rest, because I've also got a really cool event for International Women's Day that I'm hosting and speaking on a panel at, which is really, really cool. All about women in like male-dominated sports and getting more girls into cycling, which I'm super excited about. It's an amazing thing to be doing with the Re Club, and it's sponsored by Canyon, which is just huge. And then on Sunday after that, I'm going to do my long run, which is 13k, which should be absolutely gorgeous. So that's kind of like how I plan my week. I basically book my workouts in as if they're meetings, which I think is just so good for setting yourself up to succeed. Like they are in my calendar, they are blocked out. And then what I'll go in and do after this, like after I've finished sat on my floor speaking to a camera, is I'll put in all of my like work blocks. So I'll sit down and be like, right, I've got X campaign to film, Y to do for the Re Club, I've got this. I'll like block myself out, because that's how I feel like I get most productive. And it's also like the best way I can figure out when I can see people and when I can make social plans, because I'm already out Wednesday night, Thursday night, and I've got that big event on Saturday. But other things that I want to do on my weekly plan is figure out what I need to buy food-wise, because this afternoon I'm going to take myself out for a walk while it's still sunny. It's only 2:30. Take myself out for a walk, get a coffee, because I haven't had a flat white yet today, and it's a Sunday. That's criminal. Well, that was so annoying for me to say. But I'm going to do food, shop. So what I always do is I have my calendar up when I'm at home. I have my calendar up like this, and then I have my notes page next to it. And so I can look at how many breakfasts I need. So 6 breakfasts, which should be fine, because I've got my oats, but I might buy some eggs. Might buy some bacon. And then underneath that, I like write down what I need. So I need to buy eggs, I need to buy bacon, and I put it in like the tick list form. So then where my laptop syncs to my phone, when I go to the shop on the way home from my coffee walk, it's all there. 7 lunches. I've got tuna. What do I want to have for lunch this week? The thing is though, so eggs and bacon will also work for lunch. I might get some chicken. I might get some soup. I've been really in the mood for soup. And then dinners, I'm in for 1, 2, 3, 4 dinners. And in the freezer, I've got some salmon, I've got some rice. So I'm gonna get some broccoli. I'm gonna get some jacket potatoes. I've been really fancying jacket potatoes. And such a good one when you're on a fat loss goal. Like, oh my God, load it up with tuna. And like loads of salad. I need to get some salad. And also snacks. I wanna get some Greek yogurt. I wanna get some fruits. I wanna get some granola. I've got some like snacky bars. I need to get some more electrolytes actually. I might grab some bagels. And I also want to grab some bananas or like apples, so I've got something to grab before I go to the gym. Because when the days I do a CrossFit before I like have even woken up, I want to be able to grab a bit of fruit. Yeah, so that's literally it. So then I just like have my little list there. And I'm going to take that to the shops really. So that's really handy. Alright then guys, I'm ready for my walk. Put a little bit of makeup on because it just feels so nice. And honestly, how healthy is my hair looking? I feel like I'm looking after myself so well at the moment. Skin's looking good, glowy. Just gonna grab a little bag so I can take a bag for life with me to the supermarket. Got myself a flat white. My granny on my walk and I got a little bit carried away and I have 25 minutes until the big food shops shut. So I've come to Wandsworth Big Sainsbury's. Gonna get everything on my list and head back. I also think I'm gonna have hit my 15k average step count for today, which we absolutely love to see. Guys, that was an actual workout. I'm sweating. But success, I've definitely gone way beyond my list, but I love coming to a big Sainsbury's. I feel like you've got so much choice, but I've got everything on the list, and I found these. Imagine that for a pre-run snack. Maple bagel. Don't mind if I do. To find these really nice little pizzas. Chicken and pesto, and it's like 470 calories for the whole serving, which is just so good to have in the fridge, I feel. For like last minute meals, you know, or even in the freezer. Hack. Good evening, friends. I've been home for about an hour, but I got in immediately, put on my pajamas, and then proceeded to sit on the sofa for like an hour. Whoops! But I was making a post and I haven't yet unloaded my shopping and shown you what I got, so let's do that together. So first things first, I got some eggs. Yummy. And I got some apples. I feel like I need to buy myself a fruit bowl. That would be a fun purchase, wouldn't it? Do I have anything that can be a makeshift fruit bowl for now? I'm gonna use my pasta bowl. So I got some bananas too, and I feel like that's just the kind of thing. Oh yeah! Needs to be in like a bowl, you know? Here's my bananas, here's my bananas. Some fair trade bananas. Also, all of this shop came to £47, which I don't think is that bad, to be honest. I don't know why I was expecting worse, because I ended up getting so much stuff. A couple of things were on Nectar, but not a lot. I got some more of my favourite skinny meatballs, so like the 10% fat meatballs. Those with a good pasta sauce just really get me. That's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, because I had some of them last night. So I'm going to leave those ones out because... Oh my god, I didn't show you what else I got. I'm going to have dinner as soon as I finish this haul. I got some chicken sausages and some of the normal sausages. So I thought they'd be nice for like a lunch, like with my eggs, or just like a little sausage sarnie would be delish. And they're quite good macro-wise too. And then my bacon that I got, I always get these, the smoked British medallions, because they've got all the fat cut off and just are a really smart lower calorie choice for when your goals are what mine are. Also gonna get a courgette out of the fridge before I start loading this up for my dinner tonight. It can all stay there. What else did I get? Got a cucumber and some blueberries, just the small pack, because I thought blueberries would be lovely with my lovely with my yogurt. What am I doing? Oh yeah, with my yogurt that I bought. Other stuff for the fridge. I got some kale and some broccoli. Recently, so one of my like go-to meals is a salmon rice bowl, like the microwave rice, just salmon in the oven or in the air fryer for like 10 minutes with some soy sauce, broccoli, and like loads of delicious toppings. But recently I started like either putting in the oven or air frying kale and having like a base of crispy kale to put my rice and salmon on top of, and it's game changing. So I got that with that in mind. I got 2 of the big yog pots. They didn't have any of the Fuel 10k granola though, which is actually so sad. So I've currently got no granola, but I'll probably pop back to the shops during the week and get some of that. I got myself some little chicken and a soup for lunches. And then also with kind of lunches in mind, I guess, I got these 2 pizzas, which are 431 calories per serving. Chicken and pesto. I just thought these would be so good to have in the fridge. Like, they cook in 10 minutes. I love having stuff like this, just like on demand when I'm busy and stuff, like just to make sure I'm eating and I'm not like ending up buying random stuff. I also got some sweet potatoes and some normal potatoes because I have hopes of doing some tuna jackety pots. And then lastly, I got myself some bagels, and oh my god, I'm so excited about these. I got normal bagels and I got maple bagels. Limited edition. Are you mad? So delicious. I'm so excited about all of my foods. So that's my haul. I think all of that £47. Really is not that bad. But anyway, I'm now going to make myself some dinner, which is going to be courgette, tomato sauce, some meatballs and some rigatoni. And I'm going to put some parmesan on top. And that's going to be my dinner. And then my plan for the evening is to probably watch a film. I'm not sure what yet. And then read my book, go to bed by like 9 o'clock, so I'm up tomorrow. I feel like that's like a pretty hardcore sort your life out. Like having your fridge stocked, gotta be done. Having your flat clean, your space clean, gotta be done. Having yourself planned, gotta be done. Having yourself excited, gotta be done. I just done a cute little photo dump on my Instagram. I'm really happy with it from my weekend, and it's just like, because this weekend's been so fun and full of like activities. So I've got my bike ride, got some delicious porridge, got my stats, got the football. I went to watch Bromley play yesterday with my dad, brother and sister, and they were playing at Wimbledon, which was fun because I grew up in Bromley, which is southeast London, and then my family came to Wimbledon, which is southwest London, which is like now where I live, and it was just fun, and Bromley won and it was entertaining. But blue sky on my walk. This was me and my fam. Oh, this was me and my fam. Sweetness. Me reading Onyx Storm, little posy one, my run from yesterday, little munching my toast, back on a Lion bike, like, just what a little life, you know, feeling really excited. Then I also took a photo of my plan that I did with you earlier. So yeah, really exciting times, I feel. I was also just having a look at my runner plan, right? So my current marathon PB is 4 hours 23 minutes, and if I follow this runner plan for the next 16 weeks, when I follow this runner plan for the next 6 weeks, it's predicting that I'm gonna do it in, excuse me, 4:02 to 4:14, right? So if I manage to get down the lower end of that, that's almost a 20-minute PB, which is so exciting. And I mean, as you're probably bored of me saying now, really gonna try and like give this my all. So I'm really excited about it all. It's all looking good. Dinner's cooking. I'm gonna leave this vlog here, I think, and I'll catch you in the first weekly vlog. I'm so excited about weekly vlogging as well. How much fun. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. Dinner time. Just me. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I'm going to be doing like daily content in terms of like training updates, outfit updates, life updates on my Instagram and TikTok. So give me a follow. Ooh, and Strava. if you want to stalk my stats. Love you loads, thanks so much for being here. I'll speak to you soon.